In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 tips for you to crush it in real estate as a brand new real estate agent. So if you're struggling to understand how you can go out in the market and crush it, then stay tuned because these top 10 tips are going to blow it wide open for you. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Andrew Dunn, and over the last few years, I've helped sell billions in real estate for agents, teams, and brokers all over North America using our social strategies. And along with my partner, we actually sell homes in Boca Raton in Florida. We've also now helped over 100 agents go $100,000 and up in GCI per year using our social strategies with our coaching program and also through our mentorship at our EXP organization. So if you're interested in coaching or potentially getting all our coaching for free by joining us at EXP, there is links in the description below so you can learn more. So in today's video, we're actually going to be discussing the top 10 tips for new agents that you need to know to go out there and crush it in today's market. And these are going to be things that are actionable and tangible that you can go ahead and do. You might not be doing some of them, and they're going to make a difference to your business. So the first one is your mentor. You absolutely need a mentor. Now, these can come in very many different guises. It doesn't just have to be a mentor within your brokerage per se. So for example, say you're a brand new agent, you join us at EXP, you can actually get assigned a mentor at EXP along with your sponsor to help you. However, mentors can come in many different shapes and sizes. It could be another agent in your area that's helping you. It could be your mum, your dad, who is an ex-agent. It could be joining a team and the team themselves are your mentors. However, it is pivotal when getting started to have a mentor in your life that can help you avoid some of the pitfalls inside of real estate just to speed up that learning process. So make sure when going out, you choose them very carefully as well, because this is really going to be a key foundational point for you to be successful inside of real estate. So the second one is choosing your tribe wisely. What do I mean by this? It ties into the first part with your mentor. Really, what I'm talking about is the brokerages and the teams that you decide to join. When you are joining a team and a brokerage, you need to make sure that they are aligned with your goals specifically. And the things that they do are things that you also want to achieve, and their vision for themselves aligns with your vision for yourself. So for example, if you want to go and do $100 million in volume next year, and you're with a team that's happy doing 5 million and they just like to go out partying, that's not a good tribe for you to belong to. So you need to make sure you have a vetting process in place, that the brokerage you are aligning yourself with, that is a bigger tribe, that they are supporting you in the best way. And then the team that you are under, however the brokerage is laid out, are also aligned with your mission, vision, and goals for yourself. All right. So for example, everyone in the Agent Maverick, which is our team at EXP, we all have massive growth in mind. We aren't a lifestyle entrepreneur organization. We are massive sales, massive volume organization. We want to make a lot of money, and we're unapologetic about it. One of the main guys, team leaders on our team, did 1,300 deals last year. And that is super, super inspiring to all of us. And their goal is 3,000 this year. So we want to be around more and more people like that, because that's really what gets us going in the morning. Number 3, although it pains me to say it, is skipping the business biz. So what I really mean by this is all of the networking events and socializing and hanging out. These are great to a certain degree, but after a certain point, they are not productive at all. They're enjoyable for sure, but when you are just getting started, you need to be putting every waking hour into education and lead generation. These are the two main things that you're going to struggle with the most if you are brand new. Even if you're more veteran, these might be things you're struggling with, in which case I have other videos on the channel. It's also what we support people with our coaching. But these are the things that you need to be doing. So when you're not out on the town with these people, you can be educating yourself, and you can be learning, you can be generating more leads, and you can be getting ahead of the game. So whilst they're stood still, you're going to blow straight past them. Number 4 is about looking at the top agents in your market, in your office, whether that's an in-person office or a cloud office. Why? Because you are going to pick up through osmosis the actions that they are taking on a daily basis to achieve the success they've had. What you'll notice about a lot of top agents is, one, they're very rarely in the office. Two, they're always smashing out deals. Three, they put in systems in place so they leverage time. They're the top three things off the top of my head after dealing with hundreds and hundreds of top agents all over the country. So when you surround yourself with top agents, you will learn through osmosis that these are the actions they take on a daily basis to achieve the results that ultimately I'm sure you want to achieve. So number 5 is in line with number 4, which is if you're hanging out with top producers, there is no sense in hanging out with the rookies, the people that are just sat there that aren't growing. You will be able to learn a few minor things from these people. Ultimately, if they are still ahead of you, you'll be able to learn certain things. However, if they have plateaued and they really have kind of sold out with regards, like they're just not that bothered about the growth anymore, these aren't people you're going to want to hang out with. You want to align yourself with the top producers so that you can go ahead and learn what it takes to be a top producer, as I'm sure you do. And then you can go out and crush your days like a top producer and you won't hit those same plateaus. And again, this comes back around to missing those beers because you're always educating yourself and you're always learning, right? And that is how you continuously grow as an agent. So number 6 is actually to do with financial management. I thought I'd caption this one, pack your lunch. What I mean by this is it's to do with saving all the income you can at the moment when you're starting out, depending on your situation, to spend on things that are actually going to build leverage in your business, whether that's lead generation, paying for leads, paying for ads, whether that's systems, CRMs, websites, all that type of stuff, whether that's mentor and coaching. These are all things that you want to be saving money to put money towards. So if you are saving money in other areas and not wasting it, again, this ties into the not going out all the time for business beers, packing your lunch, all this kind of silly stuff, but it all adds up ultimately. So if you can afford to then go and get coaching, pay for those leads, get great CRMs that do the nurturing follow up for you, and you're leveraging your time, then you will get more deals out of the time that you essentially are investing because you've actually been able to invest the money that you've saved. Number 7 is do not compare yourself with the top agents that you are now hopefully going to be hanging out with. They've been in the business for a long time. Real estate is a 10-year game at a minimum, and these guys have learned by doing it. All right. So make sure you don't fall into the trap of saying, well, I'm not where they're at, and you've been doing this for a month or 2 months or even 6 months or a year. These guys have put in the time, they've put in the sweat equity to get where they're at. And ultimately, a lot of these relationships that they've got have just been built over years and years in the business, which is why deals might to you seem like they come easier to them because they have actually put in the groundwork for a lot longer than you have. So make sure you don't fall victim to comparison. Just compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Number 8 is about tracking performance and goal setting. I've spoken about this a lot on my channel. And it's so, so important. If you know the goal you want to hit, you need to work out how you're going to hit it. If you want $100,000 in GCI this year, and let's say you make a $10,000 commission every sale you do, you now know you need to sell a home in about every 5 weeks, right? So now you need to work out how many conversations you need to have, how many appointments you need to have to get that one deal every 5 weeks. Now, obviously, when you're starting out the first quarter, deals take, to get that money coming in 60, 90, 120 days. But you've got to build that pipeline so that those are coming in. That's just the nature of the game we're in. But make sure you have your goals and you're setting your daily routines based on the goals that you want to hit for the year. So number 9, you'll already be doing this. It's working your sphere of influence. Now, these are the people that are probably going to be the closest to conversion because they should already, I'm assuming, know, like, and trust you, right? If you are in a newer area, the way we do this quickly is obviously from our team running lead generation. We do online leads and then we start building our digital sphere and having communications with these people to get those deals in faster. It's just for a lot of people coming into the market, the sphere of influence is the potential quickest deals. However, it's also not scalable because most of the time it's friends, family, relatives over however many decades that you're going to be leveraging. And also if you are a newer or a younger, should I say, person, that sphere might not be in the market to buy, which is why, again, we focus on online lead generation inside of our coaching and organization. And number 10 is dress for success. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat to this because as you can see how I am dressed right now, this actually is extremely subjective. The very old school mentality is suits, ties, it might be dresses, whatever it might be. And if you feel good and you have the confidence to go out and you just love doing it, you absolutely should do that. And there is also certain markets, for example, the luxury market, where turning up in, suits and things like that definitely is favorable to getting those deals. However, dressing for success also means just being true and authentic to who you are as a person. All right. So if you are dressing in suits and things now, and you're just like, I really just want to dress in like, yoga stuff and, casual leggings and shirts or whatever it might be, a baseball cap, all this stuff. And I'd feel so much better and more confident going out and doing that. Then you should actually absolutely do that, because that is your version for dressing for success, because you will just have the confidence to go out there and crush it. All right. So I really hope you've enjoyed my top 10 tips for going out there and crushing it as a newer agent in the market. You even might be more of a seasoned agent and you're just looking for some more tips because you've hit a plateau. So if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash that likes button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to learn more about our coaching, about getting to 6 figures and beyond using social strategies, or you'd like all our coaching for free, and you can get that by joining our organization, the Agent Maverick organization, which is agentmaverick.com. Both the links are in the description below. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Drop a comment for your favorite point, and I will see you in the next one.